Right, good evening guys. This is the wash up. This is Monday evening. Skippy's just gone up to bed, cleared all the front room up. I'm going to do the washing. Skippy said, would you like a hand? I said no, because I can do a video. So Skippy's just gone up and I'll follow her shortly. I'm going to sort the boys out in a second as well. They're both laying there staring at me from the doggy day room. So yes, it's been a good day. Got the shopping done, so that was the main thing. I did want to shower as well, but it's just too late to have a shower now. So I'll worry about having a shower tomorrow. So it'll be just a top and tail tonight and a shower tomorrow night. What else can I tell you, guys? I told you about my sister getting all excited about getting her car on the Wednesday. So she'll be full of it tomorrow because she'll be thinking about it all the time. She will pick it up on the Wednesday. I believe that's her day off, and I know what she's like. She'll be around here as soon as she gets it. She's going to be around here showing her car. So that's lovely. That's really good. Right. I did have one of my subscribers saying, well, I get a lot of subscribers saying, when are you going to do some more meet and greets? I live in Hampshire or I live in North Yorkshire. I have already I've used all my holiday this year. I have got a meet and greet in Sutton Coldfield in October, which is going to be most of my meet and greeters I met there last November was when I went up there for the first time. So I've arranged to go and meet them again. So I'm looking forward to that. There are a few more as well, I believe. So yes, that I am looking forward to. But that's in October, so I've got a little way to go yet before we get there. But I will do more meet and greets, but it'll probably have to be next year when because I'll be retired, I'm going to have so much more time on my hands. I can do things, I can do a lot more things. So I'm really looking forward to that. Doing things I want to do. Travelling around, not having to get up to go to work every day. I will still work, I will still get a part-time job, but I will not be doing a full-time job. I will be working 3 days a week and that's it. That'd be lovely. My weekends just fly past. I've always got so much to do on my weekends that they go really quick. They're just not long enough. When we had the lockdown, when we had COVID, I absolutely loved that. I could only presume that was what it was like to be retired because I was at home. I was doing lots of jobs around the house, going on some beautiful walks with my boys in the countryside. And it was just lovely knowing you were getting paid at the end of the month and you were really having a great time. And I was off for 3 months in total through COVID. And it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Yeah. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. That was something I don't think any of us will see happen again, but that was great. That was great. It was great for me in my situation, but obviously for those who maybe caught COVID, not so good. I did have a friend who got long COVID and they suffered big time. They suffered for about 6 months with long COVID. They did eventually go back to work, but then they only went back part-time because they were just too tired all the time. So yeah, that affected them big time. I didn't personally know anybody who died because of COVID. I didn't have any friends of mine who passed away. Most of my friends did catch it. I fortunately didn't. The garage I worked at, when COVID happened, I was working in Cambridge, and that's when they did the lockdown and we all had to stay at home. But then we all had to go back to work. You had to go back to work after a certain number of months, or it was 3 months in my case. But they brought people back in stages. Those who had been there at the beginning of the COVID shutdown went off on furlough. Is it furlough they called it? It was, wasn't it? And some others came back and they rotated it backwards and forwards because the work had dried up supposedly, but I don't think it had. I think the work was still there, but we were told the work had dried up, so they brought people back in stages, so you only had a few people back, and then those people would go onto furlough and some others would go back and so forth. So they staggered it, people coming in and going out. Over the best part of 12 months they did that. And I was fortunate, I got 3 months off and I loved it. I absolutely loved it, guys. I did so much around the house. Initially, I couldn't find anything to do because you couldn't get any materials. But once I sorted out how you could get building materials and things to do jobs, I was away. And yes, I was really busy again. But I got so many of those little annoying jobs that you wanted to do for years. I actually got those all done. And that was really nice. Yeah. And I thought to myself when I was doing all this must be what it's like to be retired, to be at home, getting paid for being at home and doing things you want around the house. You couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't go on holiday or anything like that, but you didn't have to, you know. And it was, the weather was absolutely phenomenal. I built a gazebo, I levelled the garden at the top of our property, I planted hedging, I did fencing, I did a roof on my carport, I did so many things. I rebuilt the conservatory roof as well. Yeah, I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. Happy days. And here we are now. And to think COVID was 5 years ago. That doesn't seem possible, does it? That was 5 years ago. Oh my goodness. People talk about pre-COVID. What did you do pre-COVID? Oh, I was in the motor trade. Are you? What are you doing now? I'm in the motor trade. There you go. Sooty's just come to join me. He's sat on that step again. And I can't see Snoop. I think Snoop's gone on the sofa. So the front room's all closed down, ready for tonight. I did have to boil the kettle up for the hot water because I forgot to turn the hot water on tonight. So, but I'll turn it on tomorrow because it will be a shower and a bath night tomorrow night. So, yeah. Tuesday tomorrow, so it's terrible Tuesday tomorrow. Get it right. Yeah. I'm not going to look at the weather forecast for this week. I know from looking last week at what this week was going to be, it said it was going to be improving as the week went on. So I hope that's right. I just won't bother looking. Sometimes it's nicer not to look. Oh, I picked up a parcel, didn't I? I picked up a vintage parcel tonight. As I had another parcel delivered here. And the parcel I had delivered here was a arm protectors. Now I talked about those the other day. And it's a bit like a sock you pull on your arm with a thumb hole, so you can stick your thumb through it and you pull them up your arm. It's a bit like having a long sleeve and it protects your arm from getting it cut and scratched like I do. I'm constantly cutting my arms open. That's why I got these, to see what they're like, and they're quite good. They look okay. So I'll try those. I won't try them this week because I've already got some at work, but I'll probably take them next week. And I might do it on the road to take this pair next week and see how they perform, and if they are good I might get another pair so I can have one on and one in the wash sort of thing. So I've got those, and the other thing I got was a cardigan, and this was one I saw on Vinted. Now when I got that embroidered dress, I saw this cardigan at the same time, and it's one of those monsoon items I saw, and I thought, oh, that's lovely. And I thought that would go with that embroidered dress really nicely. So you all saw the embroidered dress at the weekend. I put it on at the weekend, but you haven't seen the little cardigan that goes with it. So I will wear that and show you at a later date, but I have got it and it's really nice. So yeah, looking forward to trying that one on. What else have I done? What else have I been up to? I'm trying to think. No, I can't think. Nothing. Nothing at all. Right, I've just got the dog tray, the calendar, and that is it. I have done everything, so that was good. That was a real easy one tonight. I knew there wasn't too much to do. Snoopy was snoring earlier. I don't think you'd heard him on the video, but he was snoring. Last item, guys. Then I can get the boys up the garden. That's it. Right, we are done. Perfect. Right, let's take the water out. That one. There. Good. Right, I filled the kettle up for tomorrow already. I did order up some more aloe vera because I've nearly got through that big tub I had. That will be my 1, 2, 3. This will be my 4th tub of that. It's really good. I find that it's so good. I know you can get small tubes, but I'd get through them so quick. So I find the easiest way is to buy a big tub of it. It's a 1 kilogram tub, and I think it's about £10. It's not expensive. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that will be my 4th one. I was just counting my pots. I've still got the pots on. I don't want to throw the pots away because they're quite handy. So, there's 2 pots there, but that's what it is. That's what I order up, and I think it's £9.99 or £10. It's something like that, guys. It's cheap enough. I get it off eBay, and it is really good. And I keep it in the fridge. I was always told keep it in the fridge, and that's lovely. You put it on your face in the morning, and it's lovely and cold. Right, so that's done. Let's take this off then, so it's time to go to bed, I think. I'll try and get my hair out, guys. There we go. That's something I find if I put a handbag over my head. You know, if you put it, so you've got the shoulder strap laid across the front of your body like that, you get your hair trapped in the back. It keeps pulling your hair, and that's a real pain. And Skippy said that to me. She said, yes, that's a real pain. You have to gather your hair up and get the strap underneath your hair before you let your hair down again. And I find that's a real pain. It keeps tugging on your hair. Right, that one goes there. Right, the boys have already been up the garden. I'm not going to let them out up the garden again because they've literally only just come in. So I'll lock the door. We're going to get a biscuit for them, get them tucked up in bed. So if I put this camera in here so you can see my boys. Right, keys in the pot. There you go. Oh, hello. Hello. Can you see my Snoop? I knew he'd be on that sofa. Right, if I slide the stick down a little bit. Right, if you get down, Snoop, I'll put your blanket on. Then you get down, Snoopy. There's a good boy. Stay there. Stay there. Okay, Snoop, up you get. There you go. Good boy. Okay, Snoop, your turn. What's it? There's a good boy. There you go, Sooty. You coming up? Good boy. Right, I'll go and get their biscuits. Keep your eye on my dogs, please. It's done. Right, I've just turned the radio on. There you go, Dad. And there you go, sir. There's good boys. Right, night night, guys. Sleep tight. Right, the boys are sorted. We're going to bed, guys. Right, if I turn this one on, that one off. Night night, guys. Sleep tight. I'll see you in the morning. You be good, please. Right, boys are sorted. Right, if I just shorten the selfie stick, guys. There you go. And tip it like that. And turn that one off. And we're going up. Oh. Right, and we're in. Still haven't put the washing away from in here. I haven't had a chance this evening. Just been too busy tonight. Tomorrow should be different. Should get back to normal tomorrow, guys. Right. So tomorrow's Terrible Tuesday. I shall do my usual. I'll put a music video on for you in the morning, and then I'll do some videos during the day for you. Then we can have a chat in the evening when I get back from work. So I'm going to sign out now. I love you all to death, and I shall speak to you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.